heavy later, runway 25 left, vector line number 2, following 10 heavy airbus 3 mile mark. Okay, number 2.
Hey everyone, Jared here with RealSimGear. Just wanted to give you a quick introduction to the new Garmin Trainer interface software that we've just completed. This is a free utility that we've produced that allows you to use your RealSimGear hardware with some of the available Garmin PC Trainer applications, which are available directly from Garmin. These allow you to practice the use of the Perspective Plus and Garmin G1000 NXI avionics with your RealSimGear hardware. You can see the application installs on your PC, and when you run it, a little window appears and it automatically detects the hardware. In this instance, we're using the RealSimGear Cirrus desktop console. When we go ahead and press the start button, the application will start the Garmin PC Trainer software and then automatically set it up so that it is running on the G1000, the RealSimGear G1000 PFD and MFD screens. It asks you a question to press a button on the PFD, so we'll go ahead and do that. And you can see here the label and the message appeared on the wrong screen, so we go ahead and say no, and that'll swap everything around. Now when we hit a button on the MFD, it operates the MFD and the PFD screen is correct. So you can see here already that this is actually the real Perspective Plus avionics system. As we've got the full weight and balance, we can go and do the loadouts. We've got all the different menus that are available in the real aircraft. So this is probably most notable on the MFD, when you can see all the different sub-menus. You've got all the different chapter pages available, checklist, nearest, and engine system. So the large knob here rotating around changes those, and then the small knob will change the detail page. So I'm using the knob here on the MFD, but also works with the GCU, so we can change the pages here, and this would be more how you would use it in a real Cirrus aircraft. So you can go ahead and change all the different things. You've got all the IFR, VFR charts, traffic maps, SWAM scope, all these things. And what's really good about this is it just allows you to just dig in and see all the different menu items that are available in this case, the Perspective Plus avionics. There's really a lot of detail here, and it's one of those things where that's just too hard and time consuming to really get into this when you're up in the air. And look, the PC Trainer software has been available for a while, and you can use your mouse and keyboard to try around with it, but it's just very cumbersome using the mouse, especially with using the knobs, and it's a great way to practice it using the real hardware buttons and knobs we have here. So yeah, this is a great little thing. There's heaps to get look in with all the sub menus, but also too it's great because you can hook up a joystick and keyboard, a throttle, and you can we provide buttons here to access the functions from the real Garmin Trainer software, and you can map different axes for aileron and elevator, as well as throttle. And so you can control your airspeed with the throttle, and the joystick or yoke will change your pitch and attitude. And you can essentially recreate some flight scenarios with that. You've also got access to the failures option, failures section here. Again, this is just giving you access to the Garmin Trainer menu system, so you can go in and disable various systems and see what happens. One of the great things about this is that you can go into the menu system, and there's some more documentation from Garmin about how to set this up, but you can go in and set up an actual starting position and altitude, and that can be around your home airport, and then it'll start the flight at that position, and then from there you can go back and enter a flight plan and sort of recreate something that you would normally do, and just allows you to get comfortable with entering a flight plan, activating it, using the autopilot, that sort of thing. So all this works. You can do cool stuff with Perspective Plus, like actually picking your departure runways. The navigation, the range stick works as well for navigating through the menu systems. and so we can enter in a simple flight plan like this, and then we go down and put our destination in as Camarillo, and again we put in our destination runway that we expect, and then once that's in, we can activate a leg, which we've already done here, and then we can turn on our autopilot, and then we can go into nav mode, and you'll see that the aircraft will start flying the actual flight plan. We can do climbs. You can put in a climb now. Most autopilot modes work, and we're still trying to figure out any missing mappings here, but essentially most autopilot functions will work, and it'll allow you to actually fly your flight plan, and load approaches, activate approaches, and you really get to see how it all interacts. And it's just great to be able to use the actual hardware with this, because using the mouse with the Garmin interface can be a little bit cumbersome. So there you have it. There'll be more details on this to come, but this is just a quick intro to show you basically how this works. Any questions at all, please feel free to contact us, info@realsimgear.com. Thanks.